Hi, family. How are you doing? I'm so excited that I made it back quickly this time around. So I'm betting that some of you have started praying for me. Don't stop, don't stop. Hi, if today is your first time of coming across this channel, this is the Breeze channel. I mean, there's a story to how we got to the name Breeze. So you can scroll down and, you might find that story if you're interested. Otherwise, welcome, welcome. Today is as good as any day to join us, and we're so happy to have you join our community. Here we focus on how we can thrive through life, and we've come to the understanding that we can actually only thrive through God's ever present amazing grace. We encourage each other with our stories, with whatever experience God has enabled us to have in life. We are a firm believer in the fact that our stories actually help others because we are also recipients or we've been beneficiaries of the stories that other people have shared, and they've provided insights for our journey. They've helped us on our journey. So I believe that firmly, and I hope that everyone who is watching me will use every opportunity they have to use their stories to also inspire, because yes, we all have stories that can inspire. How have you been? I hope that you've been doing well. I hope that the second quarter of the year has been on to a good start for each and every one of us. I say a prayer that God continues to keep us, guide us, perfect all that concerns us as we continue on this journey in 2023. Today, I've come back to share another topic that is very close to my heart. Now, to give a bit of background, I have become a tech enthusiast for some months now for some reasons, and I've been following this development that we have in the tech world now around artificial intelligence. So, if any one of you has been following as well, you know that there has been this uh, renewed interest in artificial intelligence since we had the launch of a tool called ChatGPT late last year, and Google has also launched their own AI tool called that. And there's been a lot of conversations around AI since that time. How is that going to change the future of work? You know, how work as we know it now, when we have all this artificial intelligence, what impact will it make on our work? How many jobs will disappear? And in following the stories, I saw an article by Bill Gates on artificial intelligence, and it piqued my curiosity, and I decided to read through. And that's going to bring me to the topic of today's video, because I don't think I've mentioned what the topic is. The topic is eternal relevance. Are you seeking eternal relevance? Oh, by the way, if you think it's one big topic, I think every one of us has been put here to do something that would outlive us. It could be in the lives of our children, it could be in the lives of our friends, but I know that we all have the capacity within us to leave indelible marks on the people that we will encounter here while we are here, and that could last generations that even we cannot begin to fathom. So that's what I mean by eternal relevance. It doesn't have to be that you are the most popular person on earth. I mean, people have relevance that is not for good things. So I'm talking about whatever impact, because I feel every one of us have the capacity to impact beyond ourselves. Now, so back to the article that Bill Gates wrote. After talking about, yes, will AI have impacts on people's jobs? Yes, it would. And then he made a statement that was very profound, and I have to read it to be sure that I read exactly. So I have my computer here, and it says, um, so let me start that paragraph from the beginning. It says, when productivity goes up, society benefits because people are freed up to do other things at work and at home. Of course, there are serious questions about what kind of support and retraining people will need. Governments need to help workers transition into other roles. Now, this is the statement for me. But the demand for people who help other people will never go away. Remember when we made that video and I said, what is the meaning of life? And we said, and it came down to take care of yourself, love God, love other people, do good, and all of that. I think that if you ever have a thought about what am I here for? How do I achieve anything that goes beyond myself? Just think of anything that impacts beyond yourself, starting from your small, close knit family, anything, any job, anything that you do where you help other people will never go away. So no matter what, how much time, how many times the world that as we know it will evolve in our lifetime, as long as you are focused on a life beyond yourself, as long as you're focused on helping others, demand for you, my friend, will never go away. So I just thought I should leave that with us. If there are any one of us who's also worried about how the world is changing so rapidly in the last years, just know that as long as you do your God given role, which is to help others, love your neighbor as yourself, love others, look out for others, you will always have eternal relevance. Thank you. Take care of yourself. May God bless you and keep you. May He cause His face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May He lift up His countenance upon you and give you peace now and always. Now, don't you ever forget, I love you with the love of God and God Himself.